Hello, my name is Greta Arden and this is Extra News broadcast. In the town of Leeds, a brutal murder happened this evening and we have our reporter at the crime scene. Ella, how does crime scene look?
Well, Greta, I haven't seen it yet because crime scene investigators are not finished searching through it. But even though things are very chaotic here, I've managed to capture one of the investigators, Mrs. Rissel. So, Mrs. Rissel, how are things looking inside the house?
Well, it looks like someone's been murdered. No, but seriously, it's quite terrible.
Can you tell me anything about the murder cause?
No comment. All I can say is that there's two persons that's been killed by one murderer. And we have one person in for questioning and he will probably get charged for both of the murders.
What are your plans now?
Well, we're going through the crime scene very thorough and we'll have a press conference with more further details later.
What is the murder weapon?
Well, I can't confirm yet. We'll later.
Oh, it looks like she left me. So, back to you, Greta.
We have managed to get an exclusive picture of what we believe is the murder weapon. Imagine that, being stabbed with a sword just like they did in the old days. It looks like Ella has got a hold of one of Lord Arnold and his wife's neighbor. Back to you, Ella.
Yes, that's correct, Greta. Here I have Mrs. Prout. Yeah, did you know the family well?
You can call me Sheila, and yes, I did know the family quite well.
So, tell us about Lord Arnold and his wife. Did they seem like a happy couple?
Yes, they did. In fact, they just got married a few days ago. But I always had this hunch about Lord Arnold. He never seemed quite right. He had this crazy look. I knew he was mad.
There has been some rumors about that the other person who was killed was the wife's lover. What do you think about that?
That doesn't shock me at all. I knew Lord Arnold couldn't please his wife. And I can't blame her. He was always working late and traveling.
Okay, thank you. Now we have known about the situation in the household. I will call it a wrap here for now, but I will be back later with more juicy details about the terrible double murder here in Leeds. Back to you, Greta.
Thank you, Ella. We tried to get a hold of Little Footpage, who was the one who found the two dead bodies and Lord Arnold sitting at the kitchen table drinking scotch, according to an anonymous source. He is also in for questioning, even though he wasn't the one accused for the murder. That's all for now. We'll be back later with more info about the horrible double murder in Leeds. I'm Greta Arden and you're watching Channel 6.
Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday. She tells him she's in church, but she doesn't go. Still she's on her knees, and Scotty doesn't know. Oh, Scotty doesn't know. So don't tell Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know.